welcome back in your social science period. Yesterday we have discussed about Stalinism and policies of Stalinism. Today we shall discuss about collectivization. What is collectivization policy of Stalin? Collectivization policy was introduced by Stalin, who came to power after the death of Lenin. Lenin was died in 1924. After that, Stalin came to Russia and he took over the power. After that, there was a one policy started by Stalin, and that policy was collectivization. What is the meaning of collectivization here? That combining land of various farmers and then performing agricultural activities on collective basis and share profit also on collective basis. For example, if in a community 6 farmers are there, they are having their 6 different farms. If we are talking about collectivization, then in this policy all these farms were collected and work will be done by all the farmers collectively, and the profit share by these farmers will also be shared collectively. Now, the main points of this policy. In 1927, there was shortage of food grains due to a small land holdings. It was a view in the mind of the authorities of Russian government that small land holdings will be as a result of shortage of food grains. Kulaks were, no doubt they were rich peasants of Russia. These kulaks wanted to take lands from small peasants and established large controlled farms. And from 1929, the government enforced all peasants to cultivate in collective farms. This whole system was adopted to increase in food grains, but collectivization was not fruitful for gaining more grains in Russia.